Right, hello guys, Watching the Geeks, and today we're talking about Series 7, the final of Series 7 of Fear of the Walking Dead. Episode 13 to 16. First time watching and reacting. Here we go. So, what do I think of these episodes? Just like the show. Main show? Perfect. Fear of the Walking Dead? Literally, it has its good episodes and it just has its naff ones, and it's just the show at this point. It's just how it is. But yeah, I can't even tell you what happened really between episode 13 and 14. I've just watched 13 to 16 all in one go. And yes, it should. That's probably why it's all like in one mush. It's also forgettable. The things that happen are kind of not that important. Whereas 15, 16, obviously I've watched them closer to this video, so I have more memory, I guess. But still, I don't think anything stands out, really. The show is hit or miss with its episodes. And like I've said before, like I think it was episode 4 where we left off. I was like, oh my god, this was really awesome, this was really cool. And episode 5 hit, and I was like, why did they go down that route? You know, I've done that before, and I literally... Anyway, so we've still got Alicia kind of dying still. We've got Vincent and his people turning against Vincent towards episode 15 now. Episode 14, 15. And him turning against him and what he built this for. Alicia with the light breaking and the fight between him and there. And the downfall, I guess, of the building, and which led to all our characters between episode 15 evacuating. But of course... it just a shift and change, I guess, where we're going for Series 8. I don't know. It's the final series. We can do whatever we want. But we have major characters still dying. We have Charlie still dying. We have Alicia still dying. And at one point, I did think maybe we could have lost Victor. Is it? The boat guy, as I always call him, Vincent. Literally, at one point, I did think he was going to get left behind. He's done a lot of the bad throughout this whole series. Is he really redeemable? However, Alicia kind of helps him get back on track, I guess, towards the end there. She was having a lot of flashes of her brother, her mom, and all this. And it was all building and building to Alicia's death. And the bird in it landing. And I think, oh, that's perfect. That's the way to go. Fine, she's going to die on this beach. No! I think she just... Temperature's gone. Just gonna walk away now. Like, what do you mean she doesn't die? You've been building up this whole series with her getting bit. She doesn't die. She has the goodbye to Morgan. She has... Victor's goodbye. She has all these goodbyes and meaningful farewells. She has all the flashes throughout the whole series. And it's just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna misdirect your expectations. No. Every character from The Walking Dead that has got bit and have chopped off their arms and stuff and still continued on, they've continued on because they managed to stop the infection. The infection spread to her. What do you mean she lives? What do you mean? I am sorry. What a joke. I literally just went, what are you doing? No, she should have died. I like Alicia, but she should have died. The infection should have got. I'm really not much of a fan of that. That's just naff. That is just terrible. And just like the show, to be fair, in certain ways, like literally it's terrible writing, it's naff, it's not a good direction to go, because what do you mean she survives when we've had how many seasons of The Walking Dead, the main show, and characters getting killed off? So Kyle getting bit then could survived that if he was a bit strong enough. You know, what do you mean? I'm sorry, I'm fumed about that. A bit like and she's just kept for the final series, I guess, because we will see her meet Morgan, we will see her meet her mom probably, because oh yeah, episode 16, the mom survived and tries to steal Morgan's baby and successfully does. This whole season has been about this bloody baby and the future of The Walking Dead needs to survive throughout our younglings, and this future baby, everyone's been trying to protect her, and we get to the final one and they lose her anyway. What do you mean? I'm not enjoying the way they directed that and where the story's gone. The whole series has been about that bloody baby. And what do you mean? It just gets taken. Of course, this Padro thing. What is it? What is it going to be? I don't care. We're all going to end up there. Wherever it goes, this is where the story ends. To Padro. Wherever that is, that's where it's going. The mom returning. I was never a big fan of the character, but it's quite a negative video, to be fair. The way I'm acting, yeah, I don't know, it's put me in a nasty taste in my mouth. And honestly, it is what it is. But yeah, the mom, I was never much of a big fan of, but her heroic death, I was pretty much like, But I didn't believe it. When she died, I was like, nah, she's not dead. She's not dead. Something's going to happen. She's going to come back 2 seasons later. She's not here. Maybe she's... Okay. She's dead. She's gone. And where it's left our characters and where it's turned Nick, Alicia, and Victor, and it's moved them forward, I thought it was done fairly well. I didn't believe her exit at first. But what do you mean Uno reversed card on the final series and bring her back? Well, not even the final series. They bring her back for the end of Series 7. The final ever episode of Series 7. They bring her back. They couldn't even wait to the final series. They're like, oh, how do we keep our characters invested? I know, we bring back a character who died from the beginning. Bring her back. She's a big character. Let's do it. What do you mean? I don't know. I'm not as angry, or like, I'm not like, I'm like, fair enough. I don't care really. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Final series, do what you want, but please just raise the stakes and kill some characters. But because this show has been very safe with its main characters, I felt certain characters have died, but not many, in my opinion, that are main. But the mom coming back, alright, she's stealing babies, they've got people after her, Morgan's getting information of where she's been, which is basically a rip. Alicia's exit with all the flashes is basically rip on Morgan's death, Rick's death with the where is it? There we go. That little, we can just go zooming in here quickly. You know, this scene, yeah, right here, the flashes of Rick's death and how big it is, and they're kind of ripping on that a little bit and going with Alicia's ending, but then they don't even kill Alicia. They don't kill Rick, but they then use the Rick storyline with the mom and bring the mom back, it feels like. So they basically ripped on Rick's ending and just spread it between these two characters, I felt. And I'm like, alright, we've seen it done before. Better. But no, I can't really say better yet, because Series 8 I haven't watched. This is my first time reacting and reviewing, and I'm not going into the final series with great expectations, I know, but yeah, the story, at the beginning of the series I was positive. I was literally saying, oh, this Series 7, I'm really enjoying it. And then it does some rocky stuff. I'm like, oh, so it's back to its usual stuff then. But the way this, I've never left a season with a nasty taste in my mouth like this series, which is just a shame, because it was really, I said it in one of my reviews, Series 7 could be my favourite series from this show. Ranking time. I will watch Series 8. It's the final series I need to watch from Fear. I will review that and give my honest opinions on it. First time reacting and reviewing to that. Do Marvel, Doctor Who, Rick and Morty, Star Wars, Doctor Who. You name it, really place to be for a geek like me. So remember to subscribe. But my final score and ranking for this show, for Series 7, a 5 out of 10. Series 7, a 6 out of 10. So these episodes get a 5. The series gets a 6. Yeah. That's my thoughts and opinions, guys, on Fear the Walking Dead Series 7. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys in episode 8. Series 8. Very soon. Have a nice day.